David here, and it's day 21.
Thanks, Walter. It's David here. It's day 21. Yep. The last day. Start eating tomorrow morning. I'm going to start with a quarter of an avocado.
Do you like avocado?
Yeah, I do quite like avocado, and I think this one I'm looking forward to seeing what the experience is like. And we're going to get it on camera as well, so we'll be able to share that with you as well. Yeah, so yeah, almost at the end of 3 weeks, and I'm feeling great. I feel like I definitely could keep going for another week, maybe 2 weeks, but I'm quite happy to be finishing. Yeah, and I have been thinking about finishing for a bit, so really looking forward to it. Yeah. It's been interesting just watching the different stages of hunger striking, and it was definitely more difficult in the middle part up to about 2 weeks, and then this last week has been much easier. And that's, I've kept saying this to people, ketosis, getting the body fully into ketosis, where I'm getting all my energy from body fat, and it feels a lot better. So I was imagining getting to this stage and being a bit of a cot case, and it's not like that at all. Yeah, I have noticed that people come up and talk to us, and you might imagine they're people that are going to argue with you that climate change is just a hoax or whatever. It's only weird people that say that. People that have strange ideas about. There was one guy we had a conversation with, was talking a lot about pointy-headed skulls and various secret societies, and that there was a pointed-headed skull buried under the King Dick statue, and But anyway, it's people with weird conspiracy or whatever thinking that tend to say, "Oh, this is all rubbish." By far the majority of people, ordinary people that might be, into cars or whatever, they all actually agree that we've got a big problem, and then they tend to go to, well, but it's all too late, and we can't do anything anyway. And in a way, actually, I agree with them on that too, but I think it's just wrong to not try. Because to not do anything and just carry on having a good time and saying, oh, well, that's too bad, we missed that boat, is just to abandon our children and their future. I'm talking the talk again. I'm actually quite disappointed, but at the same time, when I say disappointed, I'm feeling very satisfied with what I've done. But I was expecting, at 3 weeks of hunger striking now, I've equalled Mahatma Gandhi. The maximum he ever did was 3 weeks. Where's the media? Where's the interest? It's just lacking. Last week we had a reasonable amount of interest. We had a bit of work with people writing articles for us that got published on the spin-off by Matthias. And then we had Brian Bruce do an interview. So that's not mainstream TV, but that was significant to get at last some sort of TV interview. But then it's mainstream TV, I think then I'm really having a platform to get the message out, and they've just been utterly absent. Radio New Zealand I was getting more frustrated with until they actually phoned me and did a 5-minute interview on Friday. So I don't know if they're going to play my interview. I was quite a assertive interview where I really laid down stuff. They gave their own summary of it, and I was on the news today. So that's something, at least that's mainstream media nationwide that I've been on very briefly on the news item. So yeah, it is actually overall disappointing. I was expecting this week to be really hot after last week seemed to be really warming up, so it hasn't happened. But I'm really happy that Robin and Sue are picking up the baton, and Sue's sounding really staunch about how long she wants to beat me. So all strength to her arm, and please stay safe, Sue. So I think I'm confident we're going to keep this going to the election. I need to talk to Julie and Hannah about coming back here again probably with you, Tim, and maybe supporting you hunger striking if you can really do your prep and be really healthy in the meantime. that's exciting, and I really think it's something someone else said to me just recently, which is already what I was thinking, but it's reinforced it, that it would be really important if we could keep this going after the election. So for 2 or 3 months after the election is the time when the new government is forming all its policies. Put the pressure on then that hey, we're here, don't forget the climate and ecological emergency when you're forming these new policies. That would be really good if we could do that as well. And, you know, who knows whether we're going to have any effect at all, but we're having a ball. We're having a good time here. Yeah.
The food's not very good though.
No, food's absent. Yep.